Just a quick Redmeadow rambling. A couple things I wanted to talk about. Leatherwork. I'm trying to improve my leatherwork. I have been for a while. I was hitting kind of a wall, and I was watching a lot of knife makers and sheath makers, trying to, kind of pick up some tips and everything. And I just kind of hit a wall where I wasn't really, learning much anything. And what I found was I started to look at saddle makers. And saddle makers, they do everything, everything possible in leatherwork they put into one saddle. So it's impressive the amount of skill they have. But I tell you what, just from watching saddle makers, I learned so much more about working leather, and no offense to knife makers, but than listening to sheath makers and knife makers. And if you're interested, there's a saddle maker named Don Gonzalez. He's got a good YouTube channel. But he talks quick, and you might have to listen to him a couple times, but you can glean some really good information about finishing leather, just all kinds of stuff. So that's helped me out quite a bit. Another thing's helped me out is finding the Skidmores. This stuff, look, smell this stuff right here. Just give that a whiff. Oh yeah, man, it smells good. Buddy, I'd put a wick in that and burn it if I could. That stuff works great. This here is what I'm using on everything from now on out. I've tried a ton of products. I mean, a lot. And yeah, most of them work okay, but this combination is just, these things were made for each other. After I wet form, I'll use this Montana Pitch Blend is the company, but it's leather oil and conditioner. It's kind of like vegetable oil kind of thickness, but it works good. And then I'll let that soak in and kind of dry for a while, and I'll put a coat of the Skidmores on. And buddy, that stuff, it soaks in. It doesn't, it conditions the leather really well, but it seals it really good. And it gives a really nice sheen. You can see the sheen of this. I mean, it's just got a really nice finish, and it lasts. So I've been using that for the last couple rounds of cowbells and then these camp knife sheaths, and I'm going to use it till the wheels fall off. I don't know that I could find anything better than those two things right there. So, yeah, that's about all I got. If you want to learn about leather, watch some saddle makers, and if you want to know about finishing, buddy, those two things right there, that leather oil and that Skidmores, makes a nice sheath. I'm considering finding out, what I ought to do is find some of those little, some kind of little containers that I can start putting some of this stuff in with your knives. So you can kind of stash that and use, because I really think once you use it, you'll find it works pretty good. So, and on leather stacked handles, works perfect. I use it on my Serrano. I carry that thing every day. But I use it on that, and it really finishes nice. So that's all I got. If you guys got any questions about anything, I don't expect to have any kind of YouTube channel worth of shit, but the easiest way for me to get something out is just to do a quick video and post it. Oh, buddy. What's up, boy? Hey, how you doing? Come over and say hello. What do you got going on?
Oh, just coming in the shop.
Coming in the shop? Nice. I was just making a video here talking about this stuff. How do you think it smells? Smell this stuff right here.
Good.
Good, right? I think we can make sandwiches with that. What do you think? Like peanut butter and Skidmore and jelly sandwich?
Yeah.
Now we probably ought not eat that. All right. Well, that's all I got. We're going to do some work. What kind of work should we do?
I don't know.
You don't know? All right. Well, I'm going to do some leather work. You can help me.